This is some music with Eddie Digital.
All right, WGBB, a very special report today on the music business. This Sunday night is music's biggest night, the 53rd Grammy Awards, being held at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California, and you can view it live on TV on CBS from 8 to 11:30 Eastern Standard Time. The awards were originally called the Gramophone Awards before they changed them over to the Grammy Awards, and now it's simply known as music's biggest night, the Grammy Awards. They are presented by the National Academy of Recording Arts and Sciences to recognize outstanding achievement in the music industry. There are a total of 84 awards that are given out on the Grammys. They are not all televised, but the four big ones, the four most prestigious ones to look out for is Album of the Year, which recognizes performer and production team for the album. The second biggest one is Record of the Year, which recognizes performer and production team for a single song. The third is for writer and composer recognition, and the fourth is Best New Artist. Those are the four biggies, folks. Now, throughout my career in the record business, I was actually very fortunate to attend 2 Grammy Awards. Tracy, if you can please hold this up for our folks who will be viewing on YouTube. This is from the Grammys at the Staples Center in Los Angeles, California in 1999. That is me backstage with Sarah Michelle Gellar, who you might know as Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So that was 1999 at the Staples Center, and the reason why that picture is so important to me, it's not so much that I'm standing next to Buffy the Vampire Slayer, it's that my tuxedo from college still fit me 10 years later. So that was very exciting for me at the time. Stacy is the second one. This is a after-show party from the Grammys in 2001, and I'm standing at the MTV after-show party there with Seal, who you folks might know as well. So those were my two little debuts over at the Grammys, and just a few things to look forward to on Sunday night. These are the highlights, folks. 8-time Grammy winner Barbra Streisand will be performing. She will be receiving the Music Cares Person of the Year Award. Lady Gaga will be performing. We don't know what she's going to wear, but everyone's looking forward to find out. And third, Eminem leads the pack with 10 nominations. Bruno Mars has 7 nominations, and Lady Gaga and Jay-Z both have 6. Folks, enjoy the Grammys Sunday night. I know I will. And that's a report of the business of music with Eddie Digital. Halftime. Thank you so much.
All right. Now it's time. Let's bring in Sal, Sachi, and Josh. Let's end the show with some music, entertainment. And Tracy, you know what we're going to do? We didn't get you and Walter. After the show, can we do the on YouTube? Just so we can be shown on YouTube? Yeah,
I'm not worried about mine.
No. Yeah, we had a lot of guests today, but we want to get your report in on YouTube, so it won't be fun. Any big news in hockey? Anything?
Well, yeah, the Islanders lost another goalie, 2 in one.
All right, real quick. Okay.
Okay, the Islanders lost another goaltender. Kevin Poulin went down in warm-ups tonight. They're trying to get Joel Martin in from Bridgeport tonight before the end of the game tonight, so he can back up Mikko Koskinen, who was backing up the backup of the backup.
All right, great. All right. A note to Tom Ross in the shop. Tom, at 9 o'clock, just cut us off and play our wrap-up music. But we want to everyone, we'll hear a couple of minutes of Sal Sachi playing, and Josh. And for YouTube, play the entire song. So everyone watching on YouTube tomorrow will see the song on radio. You probably only get a couple minutes, but on YouTube tomorrow, Halftime Howie, Polar Bear Recap, you'll get to see the whole song. So Tom Ross back to the shop at 9 o'clock sharp. Just cut us off, okay? Because I don't want to go into the next show. All right, let's give it up for Sal Sachi and Josh. Woo! And Tom, you got the instructions in the shop at 9 o'clock. Just cut us off. All right, guys, what's the name of the song, Sal?
Wild Emotions.
All right, let's give it up. Let's go.
trying to see what's wrong. Up and down and all around, just can't seem to find the ground. Clouds of wishing, wish that you didn't care all the times to slip through. Clouds of wishing, I never really thought about how much it did hurt me all. Clouds of wishing.
We're still filming on YouTube. Let's have Tracy for the full report.
No.
Come on. Full report.
All
We're
right.
still filming.
Full report for YouTube. Okay. So as I said quickly, New York Islander goalie DiPietro, he's hurt again. He got into a fight against the Pittsburgh goalie backup goalie Brent Johnson. Brent Johnson punched him in the face. He suffered a fractured face and so a swelling in his knee. He's out 4 to 6 weeks. But they expect him to play again this season. We've heard that song and dance before. So as I said, Kevin Poulin, who's backing up DiPietro, he got hurt in warm-ups tonight. He pulled something, so he actually had to leave the game, which meant Mikko Koskinen, who is really the backup goalie to the backup goalie, he took the game in place because Nathan Lawson, who's the other backup goalie, he got hurt a couple of weeks ago. He's expected back in next week. So now, of course, they have Joel Martin, who they signed after Nathan Lawson got hurt, and he was in Bridgeport, Connecticut. He was being brought back tonight on an emergency basis to back up Mikko Koskinen. Of course, the Islanders did claim Evgeny Nabokov off waivers a couple of weeks ago. He's flat out refusing to report. I made a suggestion that they pick up Ray Emery. He's looking for an NHL team right now, but he signed with Anaheim. He did clear waivers, so he's off the market, and I hope he does well. He's a very talented goaltender. He just has some personal issues off the ice sometimes, but I hear he's doing much better now. At the end of 2, the Islanders and Maple Leafs were tied at 2, so we'll see how that game goes tonight. The Rangers are on a skid. It's hit 5 games now. They lost 3-2 to Detroit last night. They do remain in the playoff hunt and currently sit 7th in the conference and 3rd in the Atlantic Division. Their next game is actually in Atlanta on Friday versus the Thrashers. This is a big 2 points because the Thrashers are in the playoff race and they're only 4 points behind the Rangers right now. And also Carolina's in action tonight. They're also chasing the Rangers for a playoff spot, and they're tied with the Devils 1-1 right now. Pittsburgh Penguins saw a double whammy happen. Forward Genny Malkin, he went down with ACL and MCL injuries. He has surgery. He needs surgery. He's done for the season. And then they also found out that Sidney Crosby, who suffered a concussion a few weeks ago, is not ready to play yet. He probably won't be in until March. And the team was doing okay without those two. They were 4-1-0 since the 2 of them went down with injuries. Tonight they're losing 3-0 to Columbus, and Columbus is the New York Islanders of the Western Conference pretty much. And our very own local Long Beach Marines shut out the East Islip Redmen 6-0 in the opening game of the playoffs. They had a very strong third period. All 6 goals were scored by different players. 4 of them came in a very strong third period, as I said. The Marines are the top-seeded team in the playoffs, and they'll find out their next opponents once all the opening games have been played. They'll play the lowest-seeded team because they are the top-seeded team because Long Beach is the best there is. That's the hockey report for this week. We'll see you next week.
Wait, who here wants to hear Walter sing gospel with a guitar in the background? Come on! Come on!
Strong.
Come on, get out. All right, Walter, sir. Come on, Walter. All right, guys.
Close it out strong.
This is going to be great. Come on.
I have no clue.
He's got work to do.
I have no clue of what to say.
Well, if you don't sing, you go in.
That's what I
Come on, guys. This is going to be great. Come on, guys. Get the guitar. Play in the background. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. This is all going on YouTube. Believe me, everyone loves YouTube. They all watch. They'll watch the whole thing on YouTube.
You guys know Amazing Grace, right?
Just want to get my.
Oh, I'll hand it to you.
Have a seat.
Yeah, have a seat.
Take a look.
Thursday out in the
All right, good.
All
All right. All right. Come on, Sal. Come on, you can do it. You can do it.
That's all right. Just
We have a double treat. We have Walter singing Amazing Grace and Sal playing the guitar. All right, let's go. Let's go. This is all gonna be on YouTube. It's great. Everyone loves YouTube. Amazing Grace.
I'm playing.
How sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Woo! Alright, Steve, you got that number? Steve, you got the number? No?
He'll be yelling. I didn't come to sing
I
tonight.
know. I didn't say that.
You didn't hear me.
I
You didn't sing. We were going to take you down. You're going to
Yeah, I drank the water.
Joanna, what do you think? Excellent, right?